Hello guys and welcome to my channel, my game dev channel hopefully. I want to kick things off by just mentioning that I'm a complete idiot and explain why I am an idiot. A couple of months ago, or about a couple of months ago, I've quit my job because I want to become a game dev, right? But here's the catch. I have never coded in my entire life. Well, except for some tutorials from brackets that I followed. Anyway, this video is mostly an overview of what this channel is going to be, alongside with some hints of self-loathing and misery and all this goodness to make things interesting, you know? So as I've mentioned before, this channel is hopefully going to be a game dev channel with the added twist of taking you alongside of me in my journey of learning code and game development as well. At the same time, I would like to keep things fairly non-technical so everybody can enjoy the videos if they want to. And that definitely doesn't have anything to do with me being a complete moron and being unable to understand or explain the technical things myself. Yeah, definitely not the case. I have the smarts. So I already have a lot of ideas for games that I want to make. Most of them are bad, but hear me out. Some of them might be a little bit less bad. If I could find anyone out there that want to play my games, I would be so happy. Now that you kinda know what this channel is all about, maybe it's time for me to properly introduce myself. The first thing that you should know about me is that I'm a master of procrastination. Nay, I'm a grandmaster. I'm the grandmaster of grandmasters. I'm the Magnus Carlsen of procrastination. So when I say procrastination, just to be clear, I mean I play League of Legends for endless hours without enjoying it or having any fun, because deep down I hate myself and I'm punishing me for not doing the things that I'm supposed to be doing, if that makes any sense. I'm also known for taking on projects and seeing them through to the very end, which is why I want to share some of them with you right now. Let's take a look.
Got him!
So at this point we already have a very solid foundation for getting things up and running. It's a one-way road to success, if you will. Yes. So if this reminds you of yourself even a tiny bit, or maybe even if you're just curious about how it would go if you were to gamble everything on a whim, please do subscribe.
Yes, listen to the young fella, give subscribe, okay? If you gave subscribe, awesome.
And if in the end I don't succeed, you can just amuse yourself by watching my descent into homelessness. Both equally good and entertaining options if you ask me. Now, I also like to consider myself a creative, and just to be clear on that front as well, when I say creative, I mean I see other people's work, I like it, and I think to myself, I could have done that. I didn't, but I could have. And then I feel proud of myself. That's about it. But honestly now, I have been making games one way or another. Not digital ones, not video games, but games in general, ever since I can remember myself. And it's the exact same deal with storytelling as well. Now, my parents might tell you that I was a lying piece of shit, but I like to consider myself a storyteller from a young age. It's all a matter of perspective, really. As you can see, there was nothing else left for me to do. Everything was pointing at the very same thing. So I did it. I became a disappointment to my family. And since we got so far, I thought to myself, hey, why don't you give YouTube another try? So here I am. Oh, I have also been growing my hair, so you're going to be seeing a lot of... Wait a second. Hats. Bandanas. Beanies. Or my brother's hands for that matter. Make it a skin? Anything really to keep this monster that I call hair from devouring all existence.
I hunger for mortal souls.
To be honest guys, I have been putting off making this video because I was dreading it a little bit. Because it kinda signifies the point of no return. Once I start, I start. The drums of war will echo inside the empty chambers of my residence. Omens of death and famine lay bare on the road ahead. Also, there are so many amazing indie game developers out there that are talented and they also know how to code. So, yeah. So guys, to get you up to speed with my story so far, for the past couple of years I have been saving any money that I could to essentially buy a few months time for this one shot. And even if it doesn't work, that's fine. The point is not for this to be a huge success. It's mostly for me to learn things and do what I really want to do without having a full-time job on my back weighing me down. Which brings us to the 1st of January, where I was officially out of a job. And for the past couple of months, besides procrastinating, I have made a system in order to learn as efficiently as I can. I have bought all the necessary equipment because I really wanted to do this right, because this is more of a passion project. So I wanted to do it on my terms. That's why I have this microphone, that's why I have the camera and all that. And I made a very quick research on what software to use and what language to learn. If you're wondering, I'm going to be learning C#, and I'm going to be also using Unity. And that's it. We're now ready to get started. The next video in a few weeks will be a progress update, and if all goes well, maybe even a glimpse at my very first attempt at making a game. So go ahead and press that goddamn subscribe button so you can see the next video when it comes out. What are you waiting for? What do you think? You think I suddenly appear in your feed without you pressing subscribe and the bell? No, it's not gonna happen. So press that. Press it. I don't know what this accent. Don't ask this accent. Do not ask me the accent. Just press the button. Okay, good. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's good. We are friends again. You press the buttons, we are friends. Now, if you do not press that button, maybe this is the last time you see this ugly mug. So, if that's the case, goodbye to you, sir. Forever.